Hello, my name's Connor Casper. I am in 11:10 to 12:25 Tuesday and Thursday, NAU 130. This is my final action plan at the end of second semester of freshman year. So, my long-term goal is essentially to maintain a 3.0 or above while also maintaining a healthy social life. What inspires me really to maintain this and pursue this goal is that I've always kind of struggled with maintaining social relationships while also participating in my academics. All throughout high school, I was failing the entire time, but I had lots of friends. Scholarships is another gigantic inspiration for me. I can't stay in college if I don't start to get some assistance. And so I love college. I love the people I've met here, and I really don't want to lose all of that. And another one of my large inspirations is just trying to make my family proud. My mom, she works really hard. We paid over $30,000 this year just so I could be here. And I felt that, especially with first semester, I was wasting her money, wasting her time, and I was just kind of abusing the privilege that I have to be here. The obstacles that stand in my way of hitting my long-term goal, myself for the most part. I have emotional issues. I have problems maintaining, social and academic life. It's always been an issue. Problems at home are definitely a fairly significant one. Part of the reason that I did so negatively last semester is because of problems at home. And then just financial stress. Like I said, if I don't get scholarships, it's going to be a lot harder for me to focus on school because I'll be focused on how much debt I'm racking up for me and my family. Signs of success for my long-term goal are overall happiness. I'm happy with my grades. I'm happy with my relationships with people, and I'm just doing well overall. To maintain a 3.0 or above the next 3 years. So as long as I keep seeing that 3.0 cumulative GPA, then I'll be shown that my long-term goal has become a success. And then just seeing my mom go through less stress, once I get some more scholarships and once I'm doing well and I'm mentally stable, I think it'll be a lot easier on her as well as me to get through this entire process. Small term goal or short-term goals that will lead me into my longer term goals is pretty much just to attend classes regularly. I struggled a lot last semester with attendance. I've been better this semester, but I want to stick to that. Staying in contact with friends. I want to make sure that no matter what's going on, I always call and I always check up on them, because I feel that you have to friendships aren't one-sided, like they're not going to come for me, so I have to come for them, and they have to do the same. I need to reciprocate the energy that's brought to me. Pursuing scholarships. I've already started to pursue a few scholarships as well as some from NAU directly. And then just improving my time management. I've started to do this, but I could definitely work on it more as I progress. Obstacles that stand in the way of my short-term goals are stress, procrastination, depression, and mental issues, and financial stress. Like I said, when I'm worried about money, I have a very hard time caring about school because $30,000 seems a lot more relevant than a CCJ class, but that's just me personally. A sign of success for my short-term goals are just viewing regular attendance, like I'm not missing anything in my classes. I don't miss a class and then forget an assignment. Constant contact with the people that I love. So like I said, if I'm getting calls made to me and I'm making calls almost every day to the people that I care about, then I think that'll be a good sign of success for my short-term goal. And then consistently improving grades. So although I want a 3.0, I could always go higher than that. I want to see that my grades at least maintain the same, if not progress, like I get better. I could raise it to a 3.5 or even a 4.0. So why was I put in NAU 130? The main reason that I was put in this class is because last semester I didn't take enough classes to balance really, and I didn't even go to the classes that I was taking, so I ended up getting a 1.5, which was the worst GPA I've ever had in my life. The things that kind of led to that were stress, depression. I was drinking a lot, and I found that I would much rather be like partying with my friends than attending class or giving a shit about school. Family problems. I definitely, like I said, that was a big stressor last year. I was supposed to have a college fund, and we found out pretty much the first week that I was at school that I didn't. And so that was pretty devastating, and it kind of rocked my world a bit. I had a hard time coming to terms with that and all the debt that would come as a result of it. And just my inability to maintain social and academic worlds. Like I said, I'd rather be hanging out with my friends than actually participating in school. My strengths that'll lead me to improve upon everything, my short-term goals, my long-term goals, just improve my life in general, or my social influence. I always feel like I can either have a really bad influence or a really good influence on the people around me, and the same goes for them. If I'm around people that are participating in their classes, I'm probably going to be participating. And if I'm around people that just want to party all day, I'm going to be partying all day. Intelligence, I've always relied on being at least a base level of intelligent that is fairly high. I think my emotional intelligence is really high. I know how I feel and why I feel it. Even if I can't stop how I feel sometimes, I know why. And then just passion. I'm always super passionate about everything I do, whether it is making friends or keeping friends or passing all my classes. I find that passion is my main driving factor. My weaknesses, emotional management. I have emotional literacy, but managing them is a different story. Social needs, I have to be around people. I'm not the type of person that can, on finals week, not see anybody all week and just stay in the library studying. It's not who I am. It will never be who I am. Procrastination, the regular. And then relationship management. So I always struggle, as much as I love people, I always struggle to maintain my end of a relationship, and I feel that can definitely be worked on. And then the class themes that I'll be using throughout the next few years to reach these goals. I've already started to use journaling partially. I find that writing short journals or poems can actually help me manage my emotions, because writing them down kind of makes them realized. I've started to utilize a couple different forms of time management. One of them is a calendar. I also have sticky notes all over my little desk here, and that helps me usually. I also set reminders on my phone, and I feel like all of those were really discussed in class, and part of the reason that I utilize them so much is because we used them in class. So all in all, my action plan for the next few years and reaching my goals is to attend class regularly. I want to ensure that all work is done prior to any social engagement. So although I can't necessarily go without friends for a long period of time, I want to make sure that the work that I want to have done that day is done before I go out and do things. I want to apply for scholarships You know, financial stress is such a big deal, and I think that once I have scholarships and I'm doing well financially, I'll have a lot less stress in that department and be able to focus on school a lot more. I want to get a job and start to make a better attempt at maintaining my relationships. So I want to start creating a better life for myself, and pretty much all of this falls under time management. I have finals and I'm also applying for scholarships. I have friendships and it's almost the end of the year, but I also have classes to do. And so time management has been like a really big factor in what I'm working on. But that is my final presentation for NAU 130. And